Oh, and one other thing before we go
Oh
live.
my god.
Wait, did we go live?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh man. Hey
Don't
guys, how's
worry
it
about it.
going? Welcome to another episode.
No,
Oh my
no,
god,
no.
you guys.
Oh, gee, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Do the intro.
I'm trying.
It's okay.
Hey you guys. I can't. Welcome to Recast. We're talking about Dark Red. I'm here with some friends that are great.
Wow. That's perfect.
I gotta mute my
Nailed it.
mic.
Oh man. I think Damo's here, but he's really quiet. And I think
He's probably just done with our stuff.
he's just like, why am I
It's like,
here? I came here to
I'm
talk about Dark Red. I think he's
Alright.
in a thunderstorm or something, maybe, possibly.
Not in me?
Hello?
We're at a thunderstorm.
Oh god.
There we are.
Hello.
Jeez.
Are we doing this?
Sorry. I'm sending a message to somebody.
That's fine.
Wow.
Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Recast. I'm here with people, and we're gonna talk about Dark Road. So
Oh yeah.
I'm not actually salty at them. I just tried to start the podcast like 4 times, and I was like, okay, we're gonna start it, and like, okay, cool. And someone had to start with a story, and you know what? No, I sound like a passive aggressive like prick. Okay, Dark Road.
Just bring that in.
Let's just- Oh man. So I was actually like, I turned off all of my not internet, but I turned off everything, and started a thumbnail like right when they dropped the news. Like literally, I think I started at 11 o'clock, and they dropped the first news at 11:02 with like the render of Ericus and Xehanort. So
Did any of you participate in that? Because I didn't. I forgot to.
you didn't tweet out the character hashtags?
I didn't tweet out. I didn't ask them to give me a character.
Yeah, I did it, and I got Kyrie's grandmother. I mean,
Oh, I wonder who I'll get. Let me actually tweet it
Yeah.
out.
Isn't it
Yeah,
pronounced
we're
something?
still-
It's pronounced
we're
like
still
fair,
doing
right?
Who?
Fair. It's like pronounced a certain way. It's not
Vor?
vor. It's not vor. It's pronounced
Is
a
it
different
not
way.
four?
It's Vor.
It's ver.
It's
or
vor.
something.
It's totally
It's
It's
Vor.
VOR, right?
Yeah, but I think in terms of where the name
But they don't
comes
have the
from.
2 colons over the O.
Don't have the umlaut, whatever it is.
Umlaut.
Oh wait, there,
Yeah.
there he is. There he is.
How do you?
I just
oh,
realized I had that like Discord noise suppression thing on, and that may have been making me.
Yeah,
Like it may
we
have been
couldn't
suppressing
hear
my
you.
voice.
We just thought you were passively aggressive, just like sitting there listening to us.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm assuming they mean there, like you're saying.
Yeah, people
But
in the
there's
chat
no
are saying they're saying it's ver, like
Ah,
VEHR. So ver.
Whatever.
Like Barum Rex.
Vor is funnier. Lunar. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh man, dude. All right, so I know that we said we're talking about Dark Road, but like, where do we start? You want to just talk about like each character and what we think about them?
Yeah.
Or-
Favorite character
From
about-
the pictures.
from the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What else?
I don't. Okay, back off, man. I don't need that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll start with Ver then. What do you guys think about Ver?
Is that your favorite character?
Is that the little
It's a
The
little,
little one?
girl. Yeah.
The little
Ava?
one.
Ava.
She's adorable.
She's so
I
adorable.
think. I don't know. They're all like different, so like I like them for different reasons. I don't
Do
have
you
like a
guys
favorite, I guess.
See that like picture of like all 4 of the characters are actually like you can make them in the character customizer.
Oh wait, I
What?
just saw that.
Cross?
Yeah. Union Cross, you can make all their faces and like pretty
That's
similar
very
hairstyles.
interesting.
Yeah, right? Like it's a cool detail. I really want to go back to 13th Vessels. video where he like goes into the classroom. Hey Okapoko, thanks for the follow.
Okapoko.
That's who followed.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about. Okay, my brain didn't register that.
But I really want to go back to 13th Vessel's like mod classroom, and
Right.
see if there's like, because we had the E on the cover of the book, and I wonder if like there's other letters that correspond to the different characters.
So E would be Ericus.
Mm.
Nailed it.
But
Oh my god, that'd be cool. Should go look at that.
I think Vare is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I like her.
I like Erd. She's so.
Erd reminds me of Dark Aqua.
Oh really? She's like a
Yeah.
little like like a little like what are they called? It's like a cat girl.
Yin cat?
Yeah, but it's like without the cat ears. Like she has like the
Neko?
Neko. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Nako? Oh, but that's a dog, right?
Whatever.
Yeah, but I like her the most. I think she's my favorite one.
She has like the uru
She
face.
seems very. I know. I
thought
she does.
she does actually.
I love it.
That's funny.
But she's cool. She like I think you just said it. She reminds me of like Anti-Aqua a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I like the whole general look of her. She seems really cool.
Bragi's
Her
gonna be
middle
that character
part?
that's like, he's like super. Yeah, he's like kind of like Axel. He's like that like uppity, kind of has that aggressive attitude. But he's gonna be like, I don't know. I can see him being like the character that holds everybody off while like everyone else like runs the safety. Like he's gonna die first.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think we could all agree these characters are all dying, right?
Right? They kind of. Well, someone said something about Vare, whatever, being the grandmother. I don't know. I saw like everyone jumping on board with her being the grandmother.
I believe that, but I feel like I need I need proof. You know, like I mean, out of all the whole it's Kyrie's grandmother memes and like the jokes and stuff, I believe that she's most likely the one. But I want something that she does, or like maybe her name can connect to something to do with Kyrie. I forgot which her name specifically is. I don't know if that connects to Kyrie at all. Because which one was Vare's name? Because hold on, I think Damo put it in the Discord with the Norse mythology.
If they're thinking her as a child right now,
you're a robot.
Robot Damo.
You okay?
Okay.
Is he back?
I'll try and
There
fix
we go.
it.
Oh no, you're good.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, if they're painting her as the most like childlike character, I imagine the quote unquote fairy tale that is Union Cross will come up at some point, and so I can see like her character being particularly enamored by like, oh, I want to hear about the fairy tale again. Tell me about the fairy tale, and like that could be the link.
Oh, water dipped.
Vaughn was like, see ya.
Yeah, enough. That could be the link to Kyrie's grandmother, obviously.
Yeah, and I don't mean to like cut you off at all, but Vare.
You're not. I have returned.
Whoa, okay, all right. Anyways, I'm looking at the Norse mythology of like the names, and Vare's is actually the goddess of wisdom. And since Kyrie's grandmother is the one passing along like the story and stuff, I mean, do you think that was intentional?
That's cool.
Maybe. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to connect them to characters and stuff. I feel like that could be a cool little thing.
Wait, why is Vare grandma?
You missed it. You left. We're not telling you.
Yeah, Vare's name is it says that Vare was the goddess of wisdom in Norse mythology. So she's the one that passes on the knowledge or like the story. So I mean, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
Right.
So yeah, maybe. So I don't know. But Damo, I think it was you that posted the Sans meme of Brocky. Oh, that was
no.
perfect.
I was watching your video, and I don't know if you
good.
you might have put Sans in the 2 seconds. I'll be right back. My wife's here. You guys can talk.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no. I mean, I looked at these four, and I looked at Bragi, and like immediately I was like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's.
Wait,
it's
you
the
thought of
jacket.
who?
Like no.
Sans.
Yeah, no. When I saw Bragi, I was like, I don't trust you. Like 1 second, I don't know what it is, but
Oh.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like he might be the red herring character of this particular set of 6. To be like, just keep your eye on him. Something's going on there. Because
Yeah,
obviously he's got that sort of Axel / Reno kind of archetypal character of you really don't know what's going to go on with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I love that Nomura's art just speaks to it so much. Of like, you can already pick out so many character details just from one still image. We're already like painting these pictures of what these characters' relationships might be like. And yeah,
I feel like Xehanort's the odd one out, though, right? Isn't he like the bad guy of the group? I guess it could be multiple.
Technically, yeah, he is.
Well, I guess he's not really. It's darkness that takes over him.
Well, the one thing that I want to point out is like, you know how they say the whole like amber eyes thing is like a trait of Xehanort? Like he started off with silver eyes, right?
Right, right.
Like,
Darkness is the one that.
Yeah, and Erd is the one with the amber eyes, right?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
So
you guys can tell. I was looking at it. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, so then when people are tracing it back to like the whole anti-Aqua thing, it reminds me when people were like arguing over whether or not she was like Norded or if she was possessed by darkness.
Right.
So I'm starting to think Erd is going to be that potentially maybe that driving force, but I mean, I don't know. Really knows.
So I feel like her eyes are more gray than yellow or amber, but I don't know.
Really?
I
There's
don't have
definitely
glasses on
definitely
right now.
yellow in it.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah. Then you've got Ver and oh, what's his name? Ermund? Yeah, they've got blue eyes, definitely.
Yeah,
Is there
how
more
do you guys
silver?
say that? It's Hermund?
I think it's Ermund. Ermund?
The H
There's
is
no
silent.
N, right?
Is it silent? I think it's silent. It's like Ermund.
There's no N though.
Yeah, I think it's Ermod. Sorry, my wife just bought me some food, so I'll probably mute a little bit.
Shout out, bro. No, what do you got? What are you eating?
What are you eating?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's Airmod. That's what it is. That's what I would think.
Airmod, yeah,
but
that sounds right.
Yeah, Airmod.
But there's no I. I guess it's Norse.
I see.
Airmod.
I see Airmod and Ericus getting along really well. No, not. Yeah, Airmod.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
see.
they have a really similar facial structure.
Right?
Yeah.
I kind of see Xehanort and Bragi being like the two people that are like clashing all the time. Like I see Xehanort and Bragi as like the sword Riku of their time.
Interesting.
I just want to know why they have like a 6-year-old among these masters.
I want to know why this guy's got a leather jacket on, but everyone else has robes. Like, what the heck was that, dude? Like, I mean, I understand. Like, it looks cool. Like, I'm not hating it, but it's like he's clearly like they tried to intentionally make him the odd one out, and I want to know why.
He's so buff. Like, oh my god. Like he's so like, yeah. Look at his muscles.
Xehanort.
Xehanort, yeah.
Oh, Xehanort.
Yeah. Xehanort.
They're talking about the kid with the yeah.
What happened, dude? Good push-ups or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah. So
I've heard those work.
So let's get a death pool going of how these 4 are going to go. So I was thinking like someone's going to end up forward in time. Someone's going forward in time. Someone's going to like either be corrupted or fall to darkness. Someone's going to be Lushu'd. Someone's going to be Kari's grandmother. Could be any of the 4. And yeah, I had one more other category. Of like,
no, honestly, if we're trying to predict it.
Hold on. Did you say that Kyrie's grandmother is any of the 4?
I think she's very.
Could be any of the 4. Could be any of the 4.
Yeah. Yeah, Airmod dude. Yeah, no, he's the
grandmother. Yeah, he's the grandma for sure. That's great. That's funny. What were you saying?
No, I was gonna. Yeah, no, I was gonna say. I think if we're taking bets on how they're gonna go, I think Ver's definitely going first. Like, there's no question about it. I mean, like, come on.
No,
I don't know.
Don't
why.
do that. Don't.
I think she's going first, man. They're gonna do it.
Because she's the cutest.
Yeah, her or Airmod, because Airmod seems like he's very. He reminds me of Ira, like when I think it was Damo. He said something about like the Foreteller resemblances. Right. He's like, I immediately thought of like Ephemera and Ira, like that type of personality, like the leader personality.
I think I was talking to you guys about it, but like how these people kind of remind me a lot of the Foretellers.
They do.
100%.
And it's like, I don't know, like Brain and Ericus are like identical, right? And then Ava looks like, or Bear looks like Ava and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't think Dark Road's before Union Cross, but part of me feels like Namor is going to try to do something weird with that, like makeshift Union Cross foretellers from these characters. But
yeah, I like that
don't know.
idea.
It's shaky for sure, but I feel like there's going to be some kind of, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but something weird's going to go on.
Well, I
with
mean,
this
like
timeline.
he has the Book of Prophecies, right? Like we see him like looking into the future even as he's talking to the foretellers. So what if he's like the timeline that we're seeing of these foretellers with the Masters is like the one where he's seen these future characters and is setting up the foretellers based on those four. If that makes sense.
But I think the understanding is that this is between those two, like between Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I'm saying the Masters has already seen these characters.
Oh yeah, no, that's one thing I want to talk about. Like we obviously got like the apprentices or like the colleagues or just like the class, it seems, because like they all like seemingly like train together and stuff. Dude, who is their I want to know who their master is really badly.
It's definitely not the Master of Masters.
It's definitely not.
Could
There's
one of them
was like,
could one of these even be the
Who are you?
master?
You
the
think
Master
so?
of Masters?
Maybe.
Maybe not the Masters, but whoever their master is. What did it say that these are all?
I guess it could be. Honestly, yeah.
Did they say that all four of these are their friends, or it just says new characters and will apply to reveal these other companions to you?
I think they're just
companions, right? So
like aren't they like classmates, sort of?
Yeah, probably.
they kind of look young enough to be.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
If anybody would be like a master, I think it would be
There.
URD.
I'd say Bear. She has like that mischievous,
Really?
like she knows a bunch more than she's letting on kind of look.
I think Airmed would be. He reminds me of like Terra for some reason. I think
Who?
it's like the yellow and stuff.
Oh,
Like he kind of reminds me of Terra for some reason. I don't know why. He just reminds me of Terra because I think it's because he's tall too.
Mm.
So
He gives me
I don't know, but
Euro vibes.
yeah, like him, Ephemera, and like pretty much just Ephemera.
it kind of does remind me of Ephemera.
Like
Like
it's
you
like
said.
I think that's the most uncanny resemblance is like he definitely looks like Ephemera. But
He's more red though. Like he has the red scarf and stuff.
Yeah,
that color is only one person, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying, I mean, like aside from maybe like Urge, he looks like Anti-Aqua, but that's not really like a character.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I mean, like he looks like he could. I mean, at first I thought Yuzora for a second, but I was just like, no.
No.
They wouldn't do that. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
So do you guys think that these characters are actually going to die, or do you think they're just going to appear later on? I know.
100%.
Damo was saying, who do we think is going to be taken over by darkness? Who do you think was going to be Kai's grandmother? Or who do you think is going to be like thrown in the future?
I think the only two survivors are going to be Xehanort and Ericus.
Yeah, I think so
And
too.
I think they're going to forget these people.
You're out of your mind. What are you talking about?
You think they're all gonna be what?
Well, because if you lost 4 of your companions when you had this like deep trauma or something,
No, they're
like,
not
they
written
don't
yet.
even- What?
I want to. Okay, so you know the quote from Remind where the Master of Masters is like, "Are you gonna let the future be dictated by false light?" And that's like his launching point to go down that dark road at the beginning of his like Mark of Mastery exam.
Mhm.
I wonder if like these guys are set to like take over the mantle of okay, we're gonna lead the world. Like I don't know, just the part about false light. It's almost like Xehanort sees hypocrisy in like the light that they're allegedly going to be spreading throughout the world, and doesn't want the world to go down, like follow the path that they are going to set for it.
Right.
But I don't know if he's going to like deliberately do something to stop whatever they're going to end up trying to do, or if he's just going to go off on his own and do his little research and find out about the Keyblade and blah 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 blah. I don't know. I just the way that the Xehanort reports and the Birth by Slave reports have been written, kind of, I don't know, doesn't leave heaps of wiggle room without doing some retcons. So I'm interested to see how they all like tie it together, and if it is tied together smoothly.
I think Nomura's biggest plot device, or what's the whole filler, I guess, is this whole idea of in Chain of Memories, like if Sora's memories are unchained or whatever, then you forget about that person. So I feel like they did that with Skuld. They're gonna do that with these people because like we don't hear any mention of them, and if I feel like we would at least hear some of it in Brick by Sleep. Obviously, they didn't have the story thought out this far, but I don't know. That's my gut feeling.
I mean, to support that, like the way the Vanitas in Birth by Sleep is saying, like, you know, he's like ending quote that we're going to reignite the Keyblade War, and then Keyblade wielders from all over will flock here. It's almost like they don't know who other Keyblade wielders are, but they know that they're out there. And it's almost like Xehanort's way of trying to bring them back, because maybe he has forgotten. And maybe he's like, but if I start a Keyblade War, I can bring everyone back together.
It could be so like deep set in them, because you know how like the whole like etching.
But it's
like,
like, yeah, maybe it's engraved.
He goes back and what's that?
But it's say, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe it's engraved on his heart.
Right, like he doesn't remember, but like he recalls at least. Like he's like, oh, I need to do this, but I don't remember why. It could be all for just getting his friends back, which is what Sora did essentially. Like ripped fabric in time to save his buddies.
Yeah. We also know though that Xehanort followed this. So doesn't Terra Xehanort say something about like you're following the same path that he did or something in Remind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you two is something.
Walk the dark path or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like I might be backtracking just a little bit, but it's still on topic, obviously. So we were talking about how we thought that these characters may potentially die or something. I'm sort of thinking about it. If these characters do end up dying, what would be the point of introducing them if they're at least one of them won't show up in a future title? Because we're seeing that Nomura's sort of planning on doing that with Union Cross, with like Subject X and everything. He's capable of creating these characters and writing them into the like the current narrative. Like, what would be the point of these 4 characters if not one of them, if not all of them, would show up in like a future title? Because I mean, if that's the case, if they do just end up dying, what's the point of them? You could just tell a story about Ericus and Xehanort. Like, what would be the point of these 4 characters?
Yeah, but I mean,
at least one of them would show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
so
I feel like they're trying though to change the focus of their stories. So before, most of Kingdom Hearts was based on like Disney, right? Like they had a little bit of story at the end, but most of it was a big focus on Disney. With these new characters, it feels more like the start of a Final Fantasy adventure, and Final Fantasy like does not have any qualms with like killing off their characters. Like Final Fantasy VII, I think the original script had like all of your party die at the end. Like there was
Wait, what?
Well, I mean,
they
don't. So
spoilers.
But I'm pretty sure I remember like seeing something about that. And there's other games in the Final Fantasy franchise where certain characters end up not living.
Well, I think the whole premise of Final Fantasy is like Final Fantasy. It's like this is the telling of how they die kind of thing.
Oh, so Final Fantasy was they called it that because it was their final game because they were about to go under.
That's funny.
And they did really well. And they were like, "Oh, let's make another one."
Let's make the second Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Finalist.
I wanted to backtrack and touch on something, but I don't remember what it was. So never mind.
Did you guys notice the pictures behind the main picture?
Yeah, the like other photographs.
Yeah, I'm curious what those are going to be.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
How do they take
the
this
picture? Looks like it's torn out.
Are they in like
cameras?
Do they have cameras?
Phones
At this point? Oh, I think I wanted to ask, like, when is this the Xehanort before he goes on his journey to the different Disney worlds?
It's
I'm
before
sure.
It's
hair
how
looks a lot shorter.
It's how he leads up to like the
actual.
It's how he goes down the dark road. You know, like not to like use the title, but it's like basically like what led him to go down the path.
Okay, so it's this storyline. He meets the Master Masters and goes to all the different fairy tale worlds, and then question mark.
Yes.
And then bald evil guy.
I wouldn't. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if that's even included in this, because even in that cutscene in Remind, he doesn't have like the Amber Eyes yet. So I
Gotcha.
think that's still technically part of his journey.
You think we'll see that kind of recreated in the Union Cross engine?
Something that is alluding to that. If we don't see that exact cutscene, something alluding to that has already happened, or it's about to happen, or
Gotcha.
we might not see that exact cutscene. But yeah,
they still have
he's still going down his dark road, quote unquote, in that cutscene.
Yeah, so it looks like there's at least 3 or 4 more pictures in the background. Huh. I wonder if that's them in like the different worlds. Oh my, there's actually some detail on it too.
I think that's just like weather stains.
No, yeah,
stuff.
it looks like raindrops and stuff like that. They totally used the
Kingdom.
They totally used the Kingdom Hearts 3 background.
I like that.
Kingdom Hearts 3
Except it has the Ericus marks. So
what are we talking about?
So for Kingdom Hearts 3, it was like a black backdrop, and then there's like the different Kingdom Hearts symbols on it. This one has like the Heartless symbol and the crown symbol, but then it also has the Ericus symbol, which we've been calling the Ericus symbol, but I guess it's their like apprentice symbol, because all of them have it, right?
I always thought it was a mushroom.
What?
You thought it was a mushroom?
The black mushrooms. Like, I thought the symbol looks like them. Am I crazy?
Oh my god, dude. That's funny.
I'm pretty sure it looks like them, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I guess it's worth pointing out, noting that there are no like Dream Eater symbols on the background. So I guess that.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters that much, because there's only really that symbol in 3D, but. I guess we're in the real world again.
Yeah. For now.
Confirmed.
Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. Hold up.
But not the Union Cross had it either.
But they all have the crosses and the Ericus mark.
See?
Except I don't think Ragi has it. I think that's the top of his.
Supposed to be it.
I thought those were supposed to be like the antennas.
That's the antennas. I had no idea this entire time.
Oh, cool.
But they all have like the recusant vessel or the recusant sigil like on their clothes.
Who does? Oh, see, I don't think that's the recusant sigil.
With the X?
Like, I feel like Sora's was like in his clothes. Maybe I'm thinking of that wrong though.
I think it was just design choice. Like, I think it's clear that all have like some sort of like a cross.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was only revealed in 3D, but it's the same like Nomura storytelling where he can look back and go, "Oh, damn, I'm clever because I put an X on all these guys' outfits."
Yeah.
But, like if he put like a T, if he put like a straight line that went straight up from like navel to neck, and then across, he could have done the same thing. But like, oh, we put a T on your chest. That's for tracking you. Like, he's just really, really good at taking something from a previous title or titles and working that in. It's like, oh no, I meant to do that. Like, I'm sure we're going to find out that the master of all these guys is planning on tracking them by putting that X on them. We just really don't know how far back that goes. Like, who was the first one to start tracking their pupils? Like, I'm sure Eric was Masters.
Because Chirthy.
Well, exactly.
Chirthy.
What? Oh my god, what?
The name? Chi.
Oh, interesting.
And that's how they can like summon them as well.
There you go.
Some more. I think
so that's why they don't have to
tweet that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that's why each person has a Chirthy so that they can track them. But I guess they said that they don't know who's who though. Right?
What?
Yeah, I remember that in back cover.
Yeah, back cover. I think yours like
even if we find a dark Chirthy, we won't know who it belongs to. Like that whole spiel.
Right.
Was. Yeah.
So I guess disregard what I said, but maybe not.
No, maybe not.
But I think it's interesting that Bragi.
I think it's Bragi.
That like obviously, I feel like he's pointing it towards Brig, but I wonder if he's not, Because aren't all these people like have names from gods or something?
Yeah, it's Norse mythology.
But just that seems so coincidental that that looks like Brig.
Yeah, the name exactly. No, I thought that like immediately. It was like.
Do we know what the
come on,
Japanese
like-
name is?
What's that?
The Japanese name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think it's Briggy because it's Norse, not Japanese.
Yeah, but what do they call him in Japanese?
Poetry and music.
Oh, Brig? Or who? Who are we talking about?
Yeah, Bragi.
I don't.
Like, is that like a localized
There-
name? In like the same way, like there's the same way that Brague is spelled in Japanese, like similar to how Bragi is spelled in Japanese as well.
Oh, that I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll get the Japanese versions of those files as well.
Mm.
I think it was like Cherim, that awesome person that does the translating for the Union Cross story updates, was talking about the localization, or the, how do you say it, the Romanization or whatever it was of these different characters, and that she thought there was something kind of curious about his name. I forget exactly what it was, but she thought it was a bit interesting.
For Bragi.
I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry, I
I'll
finished
have a
eating now.
look.
So,
Beautiful.
That's good.
um,
I might send these off to my partner.
so for Bragi, do you guys think that's an X, like hidden behind Ver?
Oh, like on his chest.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a black
Whatever.
vest. Yeah, the
I
black.
think it's definitely an X.
whatever.
Oh, you can see it.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
it's definitely an X. It's not just like it's not like the.
I
lack
have you
of,
guys on
like,
this
the X
podcast to
together.
agree with me and back me up. And what do you do? I'm just kidding.
No, you can definitely tell. Like he has that like white V-neck part, and then like lower, there's like the gray undershirt, and then on top of that, you can see like the black crisscross.
Well, it seems like
Let
he's
me
kind of got the whole same thing as like
blow it
Erd
up.
going on, where he's got something like up his neck,
Enhance.
kind of.
It's the skin suits.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
That's
See,
that's immediately what I thought. Like he looks like he has like some sort of a skin suit.
He doesn't look like he has one though.
Really, his neck is like totally.
It looks like a
black.
shadow because you can see like the white right at where it meets the other like the white V-neck part.
okay.
So you think
This
that's
is a
where his,
much
like,
like
you think
clearer, bigger picture. If you go to the link, pull it up because
Actually,
that
all of
doesn't
them had that.
doesn't look like.
No, that looks like a skin suit.
Okay, actually, I think you're right.
But the vest,
So I
it
think-
doesn't look like an X.
So him and Erd have like the same theme going on.
No, they all do. It looks like.
You think they all do?
Yeah, Xehanort and Ericus look like they had that thing going up to their neck.
What if? Ooh, that could be a thing.
I mean, I can't see Vare's, but wait. So what were you
Yeah.
saying, Bio?
I don't think that's an X on his shirt.
We're back on this.
I don't. I'm like
here,
I'm digging
I'll
in.
zoom in and enhance.
Enhance.
And enhance. All right, can I share my screen? I guess.
No. Why didn't you share it? We sent the picture to you.
I just need to zoom.
I'll say that what Bio has going for him is that whatever like sash that runs across in the X shape, if I don't know, I feel like the tiny little white part that we can see is the white part, but underneath that is a larger like black one, and that makes it a different color
See?
from all the rest. But
See?
like,
Damn, was got my back.
I think it is still
Now.
I think it is still an X running across. Like the tiny V we can see looks white, but I think it's part of a larger.
Whatever.
All right, I'm sending a
But
picture.
I mean, if it is, I mean, but at the same time, it is interesting that they chose to put little Vor in front of him in that spot.
Mm.
Like they
I
could have
mean,
shifted a pace to the left.
I've seen people drawing fan art of like him having the X and him not having it, and I could see both designs working. But
Everyone
I
else just
don't
has the
know why
same
they
like
would-
white colored sash, so it's just odd that he has a different color.
Look at it, Bio.
What?
Well,
Okay.
Vor's is blue and Era
Yeah.
equivalent Hermood, whatever.
This is
What?
Like,
What are we calling it? Air mod.
Oh god
Yeah,
dang it! I
right.
didn't
Anyway,
see that.
his is yellow.
do you
Whatever.
see it now, Bio?
But they're all like
See
one
it?
color. I see
No, they're
it.
not. They're all different colors.
Yeah, but see, like, Froggies. No. Froggies is like
No, let's
a
go, bro,
white
let's go.
line, and then there's like a black part of it too that makes up the X or the V.
Huh? Oh, like he has his V-neck, right? He has his style of clothing.
Yeah, no, below that there's like there's the what you
The
guys think is
black
an
part.
X, and and it's black and white. There's like a white strip to it, but then there's black on the bottom
That's
of
the light reflecting
No,
off
it's
of it.
not.
Like no, but what I think he's trying to say is everybody has like a solid like color, and like his is like outlined. So that's
See.
his argument for
See.
some reason.
But you're
But
wrong.
I get what
Whatever.
you're saying though. Like I get it, but I'm fairly confident that that's an X. That's got to be an X.
Whatever. We'll see.
Whatever.
We'll see.
I mean, I okay. One thing in your favor is if you look at Xehanort, Ericus, Erd, and Ermid, they all have like the left part overlapping the right part, and his just seems to intersect. So
No,
I can
his
give you
right one
that.
goes over that
Yeah,
one.
it's right because of the
It-
left.
I don't. It looks like it does look like a V though. So it's hard. I think it's hard to tell if it's overlapping or not. But
They're all V's.
Anyways.
well,
Well, okay.
X's.
So what do you guys think we're gonna see in like 20 minutes?
huh?
What do you guys think we're gonna see in 20 minutes?
In 20 minutes,
Another area, new characters,
Wait, is it the
maybe the
10th today?
master.
we might have
Whoa.
see their Dark Road.
Wait, are we
right?
getting the news today?
That's why we did the podcast because it's happening in 20 minutes.
Dude, yesterday and
maybe.
today has been
Maybe.
a blur.
Why?
Oh man,
What was that, Dama?
We may be getting something.
yeah.
May-
I think they
100%
said
sure.
we're getting something, right?
That
On
next
their
update
latest
will be
tweet.
on
I-
610. Don't miss it.
Yeah, I just listened to the bio on that.
And I guess if they
it's
released it
like-
at 11 last time, then it must be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
here, I'll link the tweet.
They said
One
okay,
thing-
so
Sorry,
I guess-
yeah,
I guess-
no,
yeah, no, you're right,
on
yeah, I got my
the
dates.
Dark Road Japanese account, it's
Yeah.
611, but on the English one, it's
so,
610.
yeah.
So
Right, because it's
The
sort of
11
10
for
you
you.
guys, it's 11 for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so one thing that I noticed, and I think it's fair to say that Xehanort, Ericus, and Eremid have those like banners or those little things hanging from their, but the other three don't. Do you think
Tassels?
that that's yeah, like the tassels, I guess. Do you think that symbolizes like mastery or alluding to some sort of like they're higher up than everyone else? Because we know Ericus and Xehanort become masters. Do you think that that's sort of like a, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, does that mean like, oh, you guys have like advanced farther than the other people? You know what I mean? Because they're the only three that
like
have.
a type
okay,
of
I see
ring?
what you mean. Because they all have
You
the
know what
same.
I mean? Because like, yeah, Erd, Bragi, and Ver don't have them, but they have like those little things, like those tassels, like hanging from their robes. Do you think those mean something, or is that just like design?
It does seem interesting that they kind of have a uniform for those three, but then the other three, it kind of looks like they just came in from like their town or like from
Right,
their area.
because those three look like they have like official robes, but the other three look like they're kind of in their own little like outfit. But then again, like Ver has the sigil on her, like Ericus does. So it's like, what does it all mean?
They also seem to
think
have
what I'm
different like symbols. Like Ericus has like a gold mushroom. Yes, it's a mushroom.
It's not a mushroom.
And then Ericus has like a silver one. I wonder if
Does he
that
have
means
silver,
anything.
silver or gold?
Wait, did I say Xehanort
said-
has silver? Ericus has gold. Well, Ericus has a silver one in the future, it looks like.
Yeah.
Are you saying that
Well,
like determines
Maybe
rank?
it's like a level progression kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or something. Because don't Ventus, Terra, and Aqua have those as well?
Well, I know Shira does. Oh,
Pretty sure they all have one. Yeah, they all have them across their chests.
Are they the same
And
color?
Terra has a silver, or Terra has a gold, and Terra and Aqua, or Ven and Aqua have silver.
it could just be like design choice.
Yeah,
but
probably design. choice.
Yeah,
I'd figure that they would mean something, or else they'd all be the same color. Like they have to
I
mean
mean,
something.
obviously gold goes more with Terra's aesthetic, and
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems weird.
Well,
do you think there's going to be like these are the only 6 people around their age that are like studying to become Keyblade wielders or Keyblade masters? Or are they going to be like another classroom that these guys are kind of like rivals with, or
I don't
like
know.
I mean,
Well,
I
Sid trained
instantly
with them,
went to
so
like no. I instantly went to like some sort of like anime thing where there are classes like competing against one another, and this is just
Right.
the one that it centers around.
right?
Like because Xehanort says that this is like the nexus of, or no, what was it that he said about?
the
This
world
is
where all
the
worlds spring from or something.
nexus from where all worlds begin or something.
Yeah, but then he
Spring.
said something about Keyblade wielders. What was it?
Wants a seat of power for all
Yeah.
Keyblade wielders.
Yeah, so like I figured there has to be more than 6. Like there has to be. I
have
am.
all the islands, right?
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah.
it being like a hive of like a bunch of Keyblade wielders. You know.
Well, and
Isn't
also
this, so
Jens
we're thinking this is
Sid was like saying that he trained with them, and we don't see him here.
Right. We should. I think we'll get a glimpse of him potentially, or like a reference.
He could be just like, I mean, for all we know, just like part of another class on one island or something. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's Airmid. Who knows?
oh, yeah, each island has like 6 students or whatever. Oh, well, I'm sure they have like villagers and
That's the
stuff like
life.
that,
You get your
I
own
know,
private
right?
island.
Yeah.
I'd be so bored and lonely.
That's probably why they picked up chess.
But if each island has like their own, I guess, people, isn't this like post Daybreak Town where like the world is destroyed or something?
Yeah, because it was Daybreak Town, then the break, and then Scala.
Yeah, but the
find it really
Dandelions
strange.
are trained, right? And they're like supposed to be the best of the best, right? So what happened to them? Like,
I think the dandelions are these people's ancestors, basically.
okay.
So
Yeah.
you think this
Yeah,
is
for me, okay, so for me, for me, we're gonna leave Union Cross pretty soon. I feel like we can't have any story updates left. I feel like however many pods are gonna leave and take, you know, X amount of characters into the future, which will probably be Skull, Ven, Lorium, Elrena, and then possibly a couple other characters. Everyone else is gonna be left behind, and they're gonna have to bail out of the data Daybreak Town and hop over back into probably the real Daybreak Town, which
should be
I
destroyed.
guess in the event of the
Which is
Keyblade War
probably
has been
best, yeah.
partially destroyed. I think it's like frozen in time though, just given what we know about Scala when we come in Kingdom Hearts 3. And like you can see the clock tower underneath, like everything is like frozen in time, a la like 0.2, where like everything's basically made of like this crystalline substance. If you break it, it's like not really real, but it's, I don't know. And anyway, so like all the dandelions, which like you said, carry the light of the world with them, more or less rebuild the world. Like I don't know if our character's going to be a part of that as well, but we're going to more or less rebuild the world with the light, and that's going to be Scala basically. Like
and that also could just be like, I mean, if you look at the pictures, they have like the little light like specks like floating around them. Maybe that could kind of tie into it too, that it's like they're like the light that went on after the Keyblade War type of thing, you know. I mean, I figure that's not there by accident. So
because there's only 6 of them, right? And that
6 points of light.
6 pods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there are 6 specks of light too.
I think I'm sure that's, I don't know, actually. It could just represent them in the picture.
Yeah, 6 lights.
Is anyone else like refreshing on the page?
Yeah, right. I just refreshed.
I'm sitting there right now pressing refresh, actually. I have a separate tab open.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Like maybe they'll release it early.
Do you think it's gonna be red at 11?
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah, they did it
Always
right.
is?
Well, when was that first?
The other one's 11:02, but it's like right at 11 usually.
They did
Wait,
it.
for
They did it right at 11, where they said like the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road.
Oh,
Reveal,
maybe I
that was right. That was right at 11.
Gotcha.
So.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, so yeah. So in 11
dude,
minutes, we're gonna
Scala
get
looks
something new.
so cool. I love it in that little like cartoon engine.
I mean, I thought that in Remind when we got to run around it a little bit, dude. That was such a treat, man.
Right. I like really want to do a video just looking at all the different details in that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they didn't just model all that out for no reason. Like there has to be some like small tidbits in there.
Yeah.
For sure. It's funny, like if you look at even the classroom image, you can look out the window and see the rooftops that we were like scrambling across in Remind, and the little like street and alleyways, like even the little windmills.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got to zoom in quite a lot, but
Wait, what? In the
like the image. I mean, even if you want to just link in chat as well,
okay.
like the classroom.
Yeah.
Like look out the window.
Oh, Ericus's book is
which
open.
is interesting.
What?
That book is usually closed on the table. Not in huge detail. And there's 6.
There's more chairs
Yeah,
now,
there's
yeah.
6 chairs. Interesting.
There's 6 chairs. Which picture are
6?
we looking at?
I mean, I see 4, but
4 chairs.
I definitely see 4 chairs, bro.
What? No, come on. Okay.
What the, what?
Oh,
Can you tell?
he's talking
There's
about the
4.
chess. He's talking about the chessboard seats. I got you.
No,
Big brains, bio.
here
Big
we go.
brains.
Here we go. Here we go.
So you think their master is giving them a lecture on
1,
how to wield the keyboard? And you got
2,
4 people sitting at a desk and then 2 people
3.
sitting playing chess. Like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, totally, yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at it.
Oh my goodness. That's.
See it?
Wait, what? What
What?
picture is this? That's not the picture we were looking
that's not
at.
what I was looking at.
Ha! 6 chairs.
Wait, what?
What
That's not the
picture is it?
picture we. Wait, Water. What picture? You're looking at the one that Damo just sent, right? The one with 4.
Obviously not.
Where did you get that picture?
I really like this guy.
Oh, wait. No, I sent the wrong.
Wait,
Wait,
is he
I sent the wrong
photoshopping
one.
it?
I sent the wrong one.
Did you Photoshop it?
No. What?
Did Photoshop it? Didn't he?
No. Why would I Photoshop that? How
Wait,
would I Photoshop that?
where did you get
fast?
this picture? What the heck? I didn't see this one. I'm looking at the one Damo sent.
It was on Twitter.
Dude, that's just crazy.
6 chairs.
That's sick.
Okay, so we're just dumb.
I think we've just been misinformed. We were misled.
Yeah.
We were misled.
I don't know, we're all like, there's 4 chairs.
You guys are like, are you fucking idiot? It's 4. Oh man.
Oh man. Well, hey, I mean,
And the latest one, there's only 4.
yeah.
So
Maybe they were like, oh crap.
okay,
crap.
I see the one he has. It's a little bit later or earlier. It's the digital background one.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Why would they
Right? Why would they
crop
crop
it
it
off
out?
like
Yeah.
that?
Oh, there's something else too in the left corner. Oh, that's the little
Yeah,
like
so that's
winds.
well-
That's the
That's the wind.
yeah, the wind thingy.
What did they? I wonder why they did that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is weird.
Only the tree fans will get it.
Only the bio.
Oh wait, I wonder if it's actually because it looks like a. It looks like something. Like a Twitter thing.
All right, 5 minutes into predictions. All right, what's going to happen? So we're going to see like gameplay reveal. We're going to say like additional characters, story reveal.
I
plot.
think
We're gonna see Agrabah.
I
Can't wait.
I think
Can't
we'll
wait.
see. I feel like they'll have to show us more combat at this point, right? I think we'll
I
see
think-
one
yeah,
of the
we'll
other
have to see
characters
combat.
fighting. I think we'll see like
We're definitely
Urd
gonna
or
see
Ver.
I think, yeah, we're definitely gonna see the renders of them in the game engine. Like we have to see at least one of them. Definitely.
We have not illustrated.
Yeah, no, like you know how we got. It's actually very crazy that we got like the actual illustrations of them. But I'm talking about like the Kingdom Hearts cross.
I agree. Yeah, no, I think I agree with that.
Do you reckon we'll see a release date? And if so, what do you
No.
think it will be?
Mm,
I think they're gonna like give us a release season. Or,
Okay, but it was meant to be out like now though. Like I don't
That's
think
what
it can
I'm
be
saying.
that far away. Like
can't
we've
be.
got to be like less than.
Summer, right?
I would think
I
summer.
Or is it spring?
I have a feeling it'll
Did they say spring?
be like the end of June.
I think it's sooner than you guys think. Yeah, I think it's really
Now.
3 to 7 weeks away.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, they have to have. See, I think the whole idea. I think me and Damo were talking about this, or maybe Damo just talked this at me. But like, you have the story updates for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and you have like 2 months of Dead Space. Why? Why are we laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you. Sorry.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. That's funny.
No, you're right. Like, I think Unicross is like a good indicator of what's going to happen. Like, this is going to be a quiet week in terms of story. Oh, by the way, there's going to be a new story update. Like,
Yeah, right. In like 5 minutes.
like in a couple hours.
Wait,
It should be
Unicross?
unimportant though.
Or is it
Oh, okay.
Unicross,
3?
Right, he's just galloping in the fields of
We have like
candy.
Damo's whole party coming in to remind us to boost at 11.
Yeah. Which do it or you'll get.
Do it, or you get booted, Bio. You don't
I'm
have to boost.
sorry. I get
I was actually joking. I
sleepy.
didn't realize you didn't boost.
Oh, I mean, I have been.
Oh, I boost. I boost every night. I don't raid every night. I actually don't raid ever, but I.
Oh man, I
What do you mean Damo's parties if you're not a part of it? Get out of here. What's going on? What's going on, man? What are you trying to say?
I'm doing stuff, you know.
Wow, boot.
I'll raid. I promise.
Oh,
I'll raid.
man.
I'll raid. I'll raid. I'll raid. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh,
Yeah,
Not right
end of the
now,
month.
I got
We're getting
5
this game.
minutes.
you guys want a tinfoil hat theory?
What?
Bragi's name
Shut up.
is named back to the god of poetry and music. So poets and musicians, what do they do?
Look,
They're eloquent.
Demix is a
They
musician.
write.
Oh, Denix.
They write. What else do people write? Books. He's the master of masters.
No. I think Bio's on a better tangent.
It's like trying to drink water.
What? I was making a joke, but no, actually, I think no. It's because the Book of Prophecies does seem very poetic, and also Demic's music.
Dance, water,
No.
dance.
Dance.
I'm not gonna dance for you. I've told this a million times.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting that after like the Japanese version of the Book of Prophecies was for so long written as like just sentences, then the Keyblade War event recently, the last few months in the global version, went out.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe nothing
The
else.
back cover, they made it pretty clear
You
that
guys back?
they weren't.
Well, Ear was always
Completely
trying to
just
decipher
dropped.
it, so I feel like it is poetic.
Wait,
Like it, or it's like what?
I think my stream just died. Yellow.
Dead.
Oh,
Stream
yeah, it says
dead.
there was a network error. What the heck?
Fresh.
Yeah, I'm clicking refresh.
We're back,
I'm
boys.
going back and forth.
We're back.
to Twitter
Better
and
than
stuff.
ever. What were you saying, Damo? You were
Oh, yeah,
like,
we're back.
I have an
We're back.
idea, and then it just like cut off, and I was like, oh.
And then boom.
Like, this is a prank?
I just real quick. I was saying that. I think you're back.
Yeah, no,
We're
you're
back,
You're
baby.
back. We're back. We're
sorry.
back.
Did you lose it?
What the heck?
Damo.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just gonna say that it's interesting that the Book of Prophecies in the Keyblade War event in the English version was made to sound like it was like written in rhyme, whereas it's never really been the case before. Like back cover didn't make it seem that way, and the Japanese version certainly didn't. But it is interesting, like you said, Lena, that now we have a poet potentially in the game.
Huh.
Potentially,
Interesting.
could be more
I
artistic
think I
for it.
mentioned it, but the era as well is like trying to decipher it, so it obviously
Yes.
isn't like just straightforward. Yes.
All right, kids, here we go. 30 seconds.
Good song.
Let's go. I'm refreshing.
Get that boost finger
All right,
right.
last predictions. Get those predictions in. Let's go. Let's go.
I gotta get my Twitter up.
Live reaction. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road News. Let's go.
Let's be a newscaster.
Today, Channel 5 News brings you the latest and greatest.
Just like
Ah.
refreshing over and over again.
Just have your timer up.
All right, it's gonna be gameplay, all right?
It's 10
Alright.
seconds
Gameplay?
left.
I guess
Yeah,
gameplay.
gameplay.
10,
All right, guys, get ready to boost. Get ready to boost. This is a big
7,
moment.
One.
Oh,
It's now.
5, 4, 3,
Man, your clock's behind, dude. Lucia.
1.
Yeah, way behind.
Refresh.
I didn't see anything.
And it's
I
not-
just saw a picture of Daisy. Okay, that's not what I.
I don't have any news.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
No,
Someone was replying. Well, I can boost now.
Oh, I should boost. Damn it.
Boost.
Boost.
I don't think I've boosted in like
Yeah,
a week.
boosted.
I'm so sorry. Or 2
Dude.
weeks.
Make room.
I get. Whoa, there is a picture of Daisy too. Do you follow
Yeah, you see that
Sakurai?
from Sakurai? Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm
He's
just on the
he's
Kingdom Hearts
pure-
Dark Road page.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm just on the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road page.
Yeah, me too.
I'm on my feed because I like meme.
What did you say?
I said I'm on my feed because I like memes.
Yellow. Dark Road info, please come.
You said
Jeez.
11:02, right?
No. It was 11.
Wait, Damon, what you're saying about the
I need it.
news? Oh wait. Kimchi
Oh, wait,
just sent me
Kimchi wrote-
that.
Kimchi put something in the chat, but wait,
Oh, yeah,
whoa,
it's in the Japanese one.
wait,
It's in the Japanese one. It's in the Japanese one.
wait. There's.
Japanese one, yeah. I need to follow this.
Japanese sweater? Really?
I need to
Yeah.
follow this too.
Kingdom Hearts Dark Road game screen.
Part of the
pre-release.
Game pre-release. Oh my goodness.
What the heck?
Finally,
What
part of the game screen will be released. Follow this account.
Tweet.
What happened?
You can
When
see any of the 8
hashtag-
scenarios and battle screens. Okay, so I'm tweeting this to
Woo!
get one of the battle screens.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tweet. Can I tweet? Can I tweet at him? How do I
Wait,
I
tweet
got-
at
I
him?
got
here.
one.
Hold on,
I got
hold on,
one.
hold
Yo,
on, hold
look
on,
at that.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Whoa,
Okay,
okay.
can you guys hear me? Oh yeah.
Endo's in
Hello,
here.
dude,
Okay,
hello.
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
Okay,
I
Yo,
just.
it's all good, bro.
Oh,
Yo.
that's a nice
What the heck?
screenshot.
You know what this reminds
Okay,
me of?
I
It
just
reminds
got
me
this.
of Rechain of Memories.
Whoa, did they just release that?
Yep.
Wait, how
Okay,
did you do
so I
that?
have
How
one
did
with
you do
Erd.
Next second, yeah.
I got one with Erd.
Oh.
This is all of a sudden chaos.
Right? Yeah, I know, right?
That's about to be.
Whoa, the Master
Right,
Master
tweet them with
symbol.
the
Do
hashtag.
you guys see that? The Master symbol is on one of the cards. The one that I sent.
This.
All right, let's gather them all up.
Okay, this one with.
Right.
Okay,
Oh, we got renders. We got renders. We got renders. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh
We got
yeah,
him.
you just did.
got him.
That's the
you did-
party.
We
Yeah,
got
that's
him.
the
We
party.
got him. We 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 got him.
Ooh, it's getting juicy.
Whoa.
Let's go.
And there was a new.
Let's
All
go.
right, here's mine.
At
Here's mine.
midnight, there's
Oh,
another
wait.
story quest with
Dude,
Maleficent.
he does have an X.
Damn it.
Oh, hey, so you're right. They did have the
He does have an X.
Whatever.
And there.
Whatever.
Hey.
proven.
Wait, there's 7 chairs.
7
Yeah,
chairs.
'cause there's
Where
one for
are
the
you?
master.
Got one for the master, my dude.
Oh, pfft.
Whoa.
He doesn't need a chair.
He does not have an X.
Yes, he
Oh
does.
my god, you're so blind.
What?
Okay, so the one I have has them battling with Vare. So Vare's gonna be joining us in battle.
Yeah, so you.
I
fight
tweeted one
along
from the.
now. Wait,
I've
do
got
you?
4 of them so far.
I tweeted
Do you
one
have an-
from
oh,
the English account, but I don't see it on my profile. We all sound like
Whoa,
PR
that's great.
interns.
He does have an. Dude, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back to YouTube and do an
Sometimes
analysis
all
of
it
this.
takes is a single step.
where's
Oh,
you-
did
where
you
are
guys,
you
did you
reading
guys
this?
see this one? Did you guys see this?
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
It's
I think we overlooked.
It's young.
I'm
Xehanort.
looking at Erd, bro. She looks like she's dressed like Master Xehanort.
It's
That's
young
fine.
Xehanort with like the old Xehanort behind him with like a dark portal, like a huge dark portal in
Right.
front of them. Should I?
Dude.
Okay. And okay, so
Oh,
let's look
look
at
at that.
Bragi. Bragi actually looks like Sam.
Oh, there's Jules. Fucking Jules are back.
Where?
Jules?
No
No.
way.
Oh, really?
Ow.
Jules
No.
tickets and some sort of nonsense.
Oh,
Album
tickets.
edition.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh my
yeah, I see
god.
that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Something new.
Do you think
yeah,
they'll have a
like-
separate currency? Like you won't be able to like pull over your jewels in the
Fuck.
And skip tickets.
Whoa,
too.
wait. We have
And skip
stats.
tickets, dude.
Did we have? I guess we had stats before, but that's weird.
Look at that. It's like a little Mickey symbol on the album and mission. So like, man, that's gonna be our little home screen.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Yeah, no, you
Look
got
at
it.
enemy collection. What the hell?
Fuck you. We got it.
Wait, Endo, did you get one?
No, how do I do it?
It all takes
Uh,
a
oh, yeah, that's-
step.
Fuck.
Dude, that. Oh, wait.
Whoa, that's cool.
I'm on the Japanese account. I'm getting off this. It's bothering me.
No man.
Play
Collect
cards
it
the
all.
same
Gotta get
color
all
for power
bothering me.
boost. Why did it become the Seeker of Darkness? I'm reading all
Here
like
you
the
go.
different.
Endo, just tweet that at the. Or reply to the tweet with that hashtag.
Can I just like keep tweeting?
Reply to the Kingdom Hearts Dark Road tweet?
Yes. Here,
Whoa!
I'll send you the tweet.
Okay, thanks.
What?
What's happening?
Are there only 8? I feel like I'm seeing much more than 8.
8
I've only seen a
scenarios.
few so far.
Maybe there's 8
He
from
said they only
the.
said 8 scenarios, so we have a lot more. That's what
Sweet. Okay,
Did
let
you
me
guys see
see
that
if
one?
it works.
see what you get, Endo. Spit
Yeah,
that one.
so I'm gonna tweet it out and see if what it does.
It
Oh,
should
one of the
do.
attacks is
Whoa,
R's Arcanum.
classroom.
Wait,
There must be like maybe 8 per per language with some overlap. But like,
I got the one with the card, the one that Demo got. This one.
Need to re-roll.
I'm doing it right now. What do I get?
Here we go.
It won't let
Is
you
there,
check the same thing.
Yeah, I got the enemy.
It's a bot. I think it's a bot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
must
saying
be.
Twitter won't let me tweet the same thing. I guess though, if you just have the hashtag.
Just delete it.
Just delete it and keep going. Let's
Take
collect them
2.
all. Collect them all, boys.
All right, here. What do we have? What do we got?
Thanks,
what do we
Demo.
got? Okay, I got the.
Take 2.
Hey, don't be stuck in my tool.
Should I?
This is kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Okay,
This is
wait.
kinda
There's
cool.
this one. What was it like on the other side of the ocean?
Whoa.
It's got
whoa,
this
what?
one.
What's that?
Hold on, I'm linking it.
Oh yeah, I think there are 8 different ones depending on if it's in Japanese or English. What was
Yeah,
it
it must
like
be.
on the other side of the ocean? Interesting. Yeah, I heard you say that.
Oh,
So
he's
this is after
That's so cool.
this is after young
No.
Xehanort has been on Destiny
Yeah,
Islands.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, for
Because he
sure.
starts out in Destiny Islands and then makes his way to.
I always thought he left to Destiny Islands and then left from there.
No, he was born on Destiny Islands, right? Like, as Riku even mentions, there was a kid one day who used to live here, then he left.
Right.
And yeah, he makes his way to Scala.
So we have 8 now, or
So
I think there's
okay,
8
that
per.
sometimes all it takes is a single step one. I'm pretty sure we see that in Kingdom Hearts 3D. I'm pretty sure that's what
Yeah,
we're looking at
yeah.
from the point of view sitting on the beach. But like the character model of Xehanort looked a lot older. But I was positive that was him. Look, he didn't even have the X on his chest at that point, so he hasn't been marked by his master yet.
right. So, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Cool.
All it takes is a single step.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I knew it. That's why I was like, I don't think the Kingdom Hearts 3D is exactly right, just because the model of Xehanort they used looked too old. But I was like, it has to be. If that's the first time he met
Yeah.
Ansem, it
I
had
went
to have
through,
been him as a kid.
Yeah. True.
Okay, good, vindicated. I'm not insane. Well, I am insane, but like
We're all insane.
my brain's at least focused on.
So, okay, I'm curious about. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm already zoomed in. Zoomy. So it looks like there's 4 different versions of each enemy as well. I'm
Is it
assuming
dream
like
stuff? What the hell?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, it is.
where?
This okay. Look at the one. Look at the one with the green cards in the English version. It's got like the dream staff circling around Xehanort. The dream rod. Sorry,
Where?
this one.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it's got like Vor is powering up Xehanort's magical attacks. And oh look, they've replaced the symbol. It's got like the magic symbol.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I see it, yeah.
interesting.
I guess it's like a generic magic.
Cool.
Huh, that's cool.
Okay, so so there's a Heartless, the enemy tracker. What's the other one? Is that gonna
We're
be?
in fucking Wonderland.
Oh,
Wait, so the 25 left is like the cards of like
How many cards? Yeah.
calm.
Okay, so do you
You
think?
know how you have like limited cards?
do
I
you think we're
like Flick Rush
extracting?
something,
Yeah,
right?
25. Oops.
Okay, so I think the Heartless symbol in the top right
Boost.
is maybe the
Yeah.
Heartless killed. Maybe the other one is like the darkness that you're taking out of them. Maybe.
Yeah, that seems
It
like a
looks
Lux
helmet
equivalent,
to
right?
me.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
So, do we have Keyblade armor in this one?
I was just wondering that. Yeah, is that like some sort of meter that we're building up?
Dude, that would be so cool if
Alright.
you could like build up your meter and then like go Super Saiyan or something, like transforming with your armor.
Cool.
I'd be about
oh,
that.
form change. Bio, this is your game, bro.
Yeah, it does look like a armor, like a helmet. Looks like freaking Samus.
Oh, it's so interesting. There's one other one too that has. So how you're saying like it has the Dream Sword or Dream Staff. This one has the Dream Sword in it.
Oh, in the
Nice.
Japanese version.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's powering up his attack. Okay, interesting.
Also, yeah, the attack. I don't know.
Why
what you
use
said, I'm
dreams?
sorry. There was a lot of talking. The attack card. That's the master symbol.
Yeah.
Did someone say that? Yeah, someone said that. I forget.
Well, it's the Book of Prophecies symbol, but I think
Yeah.
it's safe to assume it's a master.
Did you guys boost?
symbol. I did. I
Yeah.
boosted it. 11.
I was a little busy. I'm so sorry. It's been 10 minutes
Okay,
already.
I
Oh my
think
god.
I've tweeted out all 8 of the English ones
Okay.
Oh, nice.
just to gather them all in one place.
Do we have
Aw.
8
But,
of
Like ones that-
the
no, fuck, I
Japanese?
messed one up.
Fair has little boots. That's so cute. That's what I'm looking
Wait,
at.
I want to see the
now, bro.
boots.
Yeah, she's got boots, bro. They're adorable.
Boots with the fur. With the fur.
Oh.
Okay.
Looking at her.
Oh man, Erd has boots too. Where's little bear? Oh, they're like little.
I'm looking at these dudes right now. Looking at the characters.
Nice. Oh, so they all have the like the Starlight inverse Keyblade.
Yeah, they've all got the same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to evolve into like 5 different types.
Kenshi, you're a nerd. No, I love you, man.
What?
But he's messaging me.
Ah.
So I
Dude,
talked to him.
why does everyone have a robe except Bragi? Why does he have the Sans jacket on? I'm so confused.
I was trying to think of the song. I was like, I know this song. I don't see it though. Where's the picture? Is it here?
Of what?
Ah,
The
yeah.
characters?
So his was like, yeah, he's very informal for sure. Like he doesn't have he has like Converse on.
Yeah, that's what I thought they looked like too. And then Vare has like the little boots.
You guys want to get all the images together, and I can kind of put,
Okay, no,
put
but
each
like,
one up on
can you
screen
guys-
so we can like talk
can you
through
guys-
each one.
Yeah, I'll put them all there for you. Hang on. So 1.
Do we have the Japanese ones too, or just the English ones?
I'm about to go fetch them too. Yeah.
Okay.
2.
Who does
Can we
Bragi
please
look
all
like?
agree, dude? Erd literally is wearing Master Xehanort's robe.
Oh,
Like
Okay.
Master
that's, like,
Xehanort? No.
Yeah, like old man Xehanort. That's
No, it's not. Is it?
5.
are you? What's
I'm gonna
different?
Put it over here.
6.
Hold on, I'm going.
7.
Perfect.
I think
They're
that's
like-
like pretty identical in my opinion.
Do you reckon each enemy's going to have like 4 different variations on itself, or like, I wonder what that's supposed to mean? Or like
Mm,
difficulty levels?
there might
Alright,
be.
so that's all I linked in chat. And they're gonna go hunt the Japanese version down there.
there's the freaking Ericus mark on there too.
And like the
What?
Mickey symbol.
Oh, is that what you're saying? There's
Wait,
like
hold up.
there's 4 different variations.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, maybe we should get the text as well that goes along with each image because I know they have some like.
we can
Yeah,
we can
some
pull it up.
replies definitely did, yeah.
We can pull it up in a little bit.
Yeah, you got that one, beautiful Endo.
Cool. And then
Wait,
Thank
Um,
you.
Xehanort's partner in
uh,
crime is none other than Ericus.
I mean, that was.
The wording of that sketches me out.
sketch.
His partner in crime. What the heck does Ericus do?
Okay, so I'm
Okay,
going
so we
through.
would basically have
birds.
10 images, including the Japanese ones,
That's okay.
Okay.
from what I can see.
Okay.
Like the 2 combat ones are different. Obviously, like we're not going to get exactly the same combat screenshot, but yeah, the red cards and the green cards.
And the
But it's
blue.
always Xehanort's health bar, from what I can see.
Yeah.
I think because
So I'm pretty sure we only
Xehanort.
ever play as him with party
Yeah,
members.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's talk about the
'Cause-
first one.
yeah.
What a rush!
So
Woo!
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on Destiny Islands. Xehanort, and you made a good point. This is probably when like the Dream Drop Distance version happens.
Yeah, I'm positive.
I think that's for 100%.
That portal is huge though. Like we've seen.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the one
Sure.
from the start of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, because that one's kind of big as well.
Do you think? Okay, so the reason he was able to get to Scala is because his older self came back and teleported him there.
I don't think it
I don't think it
teleported
teleported.
in there.
I don't think this is. I don't think it's the old man Xehanort making the portal.
Do you think he
I wonder
called
if it's like
forth?
Xehanort himself, like reaching out, like yearning for a world outside Destiny Islands,
Ah, okay.
and almost like summoning the portal himself to make it.
Gotcha.
I don't know,
That
but maybe
makes
it's
sense.
Ansem making it.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
it is Ansem, because but no, Ansem doesn't have the ability to go through those, right? Only no, he does. He does.
Um,
Huh.
sometimes all it takes is a single
I'm also
step.
streaming as well.
You know what
Okay,
it could
cool.
be? It could be from like Dream Drop Distance when he says like this world is just too small, and then this is the cutscene that follows
This
after.
world.
Where
Yeah,
like he
exactly.
pops up with the portal, he's like sometimes all it takes is a single step.
Mhm.
You know, like I feel like that narratively that fits. But
Yeah, for sure. Okay, next image. Pulling up now.
I love how they have the background for Union Cross as well in the
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
level up screen or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it right in the center for you
So we
guys.
have golden skip tickets, we have jewels, and then we have some. I'm guessing that's how you power up your character.
I can't believe we have fucking jewels again, man.
damn it, dude!
How do they
Come
fit that
on,
in?
bro.
Well, how do they fit that in? Because they're gonna have to have Moogles back, right? I mean, they have Moogles on the shop and the skip ticket.
So do you think that they're just like, buy Union Cross? Like this is the new thing we're focusing on? Because this seems like
I don't know.
this seems really complex.
Well, even the home is still
wait,
Daybreak Town. It's not
Next level BP. You guys see that? So it's
Battle points, I guess.
Battle points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, so that's not how you upgrade. Well, I wonder
But
what
okay, so yeah, like you said, let's fetch all the text because I think this is something about like streamlining the level up process, and you just like it could be the level is determined by. Do you reckon it's that darkness symbol that is the battle points that contributes to your level, or
that's what I was thinking, but it doesn't make any sense to
right,
because we still have some. And do you click it to spend it? That wouldn't make much sense.
right? Like, could you choose to invest it in like your cards and then also potentially your level?
Oh, also, missions and album have like the little mark on it. I wonder.
Have the sticker on it. Yeah.
They're only so like, I guess that's showing you like you have all of the Heartless like completed.
Defeated.
I
In
feel
the missions
like
that you
that's like
have.
a new icon,
Hmm?
not like a. I feel like that's like, hey, you have some new stuff to do.
Oh, you think
Or
so?
check out. I think it's more of a notification. Yeah.
Gotcha. So we have strength, defense, magic, and magic
But
resistance.
why would the album have a sticker on it though? Like in the
You
series,
haven't
the entire
checked them
time so
out?
far, it's always been like,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could be right. I just don't know.
No, I'm stupid.
Oh my god.
No, I agree. I think either way, I think is.
Oh wait, the Union Cross, like the background with the Master symbol, has Ericus's symbols now instead of
Yeah,
Lux.
it's the 5
Oh,
splits.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
true. Instead of Lux.
Interesting.
So these cards.
Change.
So we have one of
We
each.
can change decks. We can have multiple
Yeah, I
setups.
saw that. No, this
Yeah.
is like Rechain Memories mixed
Yeah.
with Flick
Yeah.
Rush.
Yep.
And you have an optimized button. Funny.
Yeah, I'm sure they.
All right,
just-
first impressions. Like, are you keen to check this out?
Oh,
like
for
in
sure.
terms of
I'm
the
pretty
combat.
keen.
I
Like,
like it.
It looks different enough.
Yeah,
but
like,
at the
it,
same
the
time,
system seems different enough that it's not
I don't want
just.
the jewels.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the jewels.
Okay, let's pull this one on.
Because they're gonna have to like narratively mix that in. And it's like they're Moogles and Scala.
Okay.
Mm, here we go.
The next one. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wait,
7
can we go back
chairs.
for a second?
What? Why?
Because it looks like you have 3 stacks of light and then
Yes,
3
3 of darkness.
stacks of darkness.
Oh,
never mind.
good
It's just the
eye.
Keyblade.
And this is just the
It's
Keyblade of Light.
It's the upright and reverse.
Oh, good eye.
That's
No, I
good.
wonder.
I don't think that's.
I wonder if you just have like one generic Keyblade
Yeah.
that like you can populate with.
Light and dark energy.
Yeah, I wonder how it works.
Well, I think it's going to be.
Like you only get
these
like
are
5 of each
upright
attribute,
cards.
right?
These are upright cards because they have the gold on them,
Yes.
and then we'll have reverse cards.
What's
It's
that
just
symbol
the
on it? Because it's not like.
wings.
Down the bottom right, it's like a wing.
Yeah, it's just the
Similar
it's,
to like a
it's
medal.
like the same
Yeah.
metal looking thing. It's just metals in
Okay,
card format.
Gotcha.
Just they're flipped.
Okay. Next image.
Like you can see the wings in the combat screenshots. It's similar to
Gotcha.
like
Yeah.
Union Cross.
Gotcha.
But this time we don't have we don't have a Keyblade we're setting stuff on. We just have a deck of cards.
So we
But
have.
I think that is like
And you can see in the top right, you have the Dream Sword, the Dream Wand, and the Dream Shield.
Hmm.
Interesting. I wonder. That's so
Wait, what?
interesting. Why they're using dream.
Dream
Instead of
symbology.
Fair.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Take it.
The
Alright,
the
so-
aesthetics, except for Bragi, their like clothes definitely seem similar.
We have the next image.
Dude, Bird looks like Master Xehanort, dude. I'm telling you, like it does.
Yeah, let me pull up the.
That is ridiculously similar. Like, am I crazy?
I think it. I don't know. Hold on.
I think it's like.
Thanks.
Oh,
very-
so do you think they're gonna have like a love interest? Maybe.
I don't know
Ooh.
about a love interest, but
I mean,
you know,
it's a-
Old Man Xehanort and her have like the exact same robe, or at least the color. are.
no,
The color
it
scheme-
looks
can you-
different enough. I
Can you
think.
play with me with the color schemes at least?
No.
You really don't think so?
No.
No, I mean, look at this image, and then look at that.
No, look
Okay,
back.
I was on board for a minute, but then I don't think it looks the same in my opinion.
That's a lot of pictures. Dude, I think that's pretty similar, man.
There's not a chess game going on. Doesn't look like it. Looks pretty empty.
It looks similar. I wouldn't say it's exact, but it looks
I don't
similar.
see too much.
don't see any
in this one.
gold.
It just looks like
I don't
they're
think it's-
chilling.
Do you guys think the little gold things up there, like the tickets, that's gonna be what we get from having the metal album from Union Cross?
Potentially, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I think too.
so I was thinking, that's interesting though. So is it going to be like constant then? We're going to keep getting rewards for playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross?
That would be helpful.
Yeah, right.
Seriously.
Imagine
It's
like
so
any
far.
jewels that you earn in Union Cross like carry over to both.
Oh, actually, I kind of like that idea better. Is the jewels you get is from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and
Like
the
a shared.
yeah, or not skip tickets. I keep calling them skip tickets, but they're not. But I could see those two being from Union Cross, and then this like helmet thing being our new currency that we spend on cards. Because that would make a whole much more sense to me
Yeah.
narratively.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I wonder, like, how you get those from defeating enemies. That would be a little grindy, though. That would be cool.
Yeah, it kind of seems like
Well,
like
I
a
feel
Lux kind of thing. I'm gonna pull
Oh,
up the
yeah,
next
actually,
like the first battle image that we have. I'll pull that one up.
At some point, we have to get like a multiplayer mode, right? And we each play as one of these characters.
Right.
Like at some point, maybe not at launch, but at some point, that's got to come out.
That's the MMO.
We
got
got
all
all
five
definitely
here,
an
baby.
I wonder what the
Same, man, same.
auto system will do.
Union Dark Road.
If it'll just like cycle through like from left to right.
I think it pulls
what?
up like 5
What?
random cards you can choose to do.
No,
What?
sorry, like when you use
What
auto.
world is this?
Oh, I'm sure it'll just like because they said on this image that you combine cards of the same color to get a higher multiplier. So I'm sure the auto just like says, "Hey, there's 3 green cards. Let's combine those."
What?
No,
Okay,
the
so what-
multiplier,
what-
if you attack enemies of the same type, I think, is what gives you the multiplier.
Double damage bonus, yeah.
But he has 3 blue cards.
So I guess the enemy's a blue type.
Probably a red type.
Red type?
Because weakness.
Blue
red.
defeats
Oh,
red.
I thought it said if it was the same type.
Oh, I don't know. You might be
Let me
right.
pull it up again.
Oh, is this Agrabah? I thought that was a joke.
No, it's definitely Agrabah.
It's definitely Agrabah.
But I mean,
God.
Wait, where's Agrabah? Oh no, yeah,
the
I see
English
it, yeah.
screenshot with the blue cards.
No.
I'm done, bro. I'm out. I'm out.
Damn it.
Yeah, it is
We
We
kinda
already
odd
saw Agrabah.
that we're going back to the same.
Fuck.
We've
I thought I
got
was done
Union
with
Cross
that.
like
Yeah.
we've got Union Cross Destiny Islands though. That's pretty cool.
Wait, no, it is if you put
Yeah,
it is if
true.
you put them together. Play cards of the same color for
Play
power
cards of the
boost.
same color, increase power.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Spark
Do
break
you guys
is
think we're gonna be like
Endophin.
visiting new worlds?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. No worries. No worries.
I mean,
Spark break,
Scala
is that
Destiny.
a attack in from the metals, a special attack?
Spark Break
Spark
is
Break?
from Dream Drop
Spark
Distance,
break
right?
is, yeah.
Yeah, but
But
I
is
believe-
that
no,
from-
Spark
is
Dive.
that from stacking them?
I think that is from Union Cross, but let me double check.
okay.
Let's see.
I feel like you'd be the one to know like what attacks.
What attacks?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I was like, what? Yeah, but yeah, you deal with showcases and stuff.
Hold on. Let me see.
But yeah, so
I know Spark Dive is from Dream Drop Distance.
yeah, Spark
Hmm.
break maybe even be from coded.
Oh, yeah, true.
Code break. Dark break.
Spark
Oh, wait,
Break
Spark
is
break.
on Lexaeus A and Kingdom Hearts 2 Black Coat Riku A. So it's in the game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
They
so
might
I
use the
think
same
they're all
animations.
used. Yeah,
Technique in Union Cross, yeah.
because Blade of 7 has that.
Can you guys hear?
What?
Blade of 7
My,
might be from
Henry
like
woke
a
up.
event medal, I think.
I think that's Ultimate Sora and Sid.
Oh, did we move
Blade
on?
of 7.
Did we move on to the
Oh,
next?
Yeah.
Blade 7 is Jack Skellington.
Did we move
Yeah.
on to the next
That weird looking move.
picture?
I'm gonna put you guys on for 1 second.
Okay. Blade of 7. Is that what the attack he's using?
Yeah.
That's the next one, yeah.
And this is Wonderland, looks like.
Yep, that's Wonderland.
So
The next
are
one's
the
also
characters? So going back to the other one, you have your party members, but they're not like their heads aren't below you. So I guess that means they're next up to attack.
Wonderland. Yeah, the queue is on the left. We saw that earlier as well.
Okay.
Because enemies will have pop up in the queue, and it's all real time. It looks like, but you can attack at any point, and that'll put you in the queue. I'm sure.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
And is there any kind of like? Oh, it looks like there's a. If you look at the background behind the cards, there's like a little like bar.
Yeah, the fill. Yeah, that's when you can attack again.
Okay.
Or because you see you have the cards that are available,
Mm-hmm.
and the Agrabah one, and then you have the whited out ones.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure when it fills, you can use all your cards again.
One thing I think is cool is it looks like we're getting the full art, not just of the cards. Too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
it looks
like
good.
that. They have no artwork.
Like, I think that's
But
awesome.
they are reusing some though, like that the cards you can see in the Wonderland screenshot.
Mm.
That's from
Yeah.
like that's literally just a metal. Like there's the red glow around it. They've literally taken the metal artwork and slapped it onto a card, which is really interesting.
Wait, where? Which
Mm.
one?
It's
All of
so the
them.
Wonderland screenshot with the Blade of 7.
Yeah.
I found it really interesting. Like the Wonderland one has 2 cards there, right? So you've got the card of the playing cards and also of Alice. But and in the other Wonderland screenshot with the little queen, there's the queen there. I wonder if it's like Riku's version of reverse rebirth, where like he couldn't choose his deck sometimes. It was like given a deck
Right.
that like fit on each world. But obviously it's not the
Uh,
case. We can see that we can customize that deck. So I wonder how that's gonna work.
Well, yeah. So we only see. Okay. No, never mind. Never mind.
So
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
wait,
that
no,
should
this
be
will
in
this will
Unicron.
totally be able to be multiplayer though, because it has their name
Here's like
below it. It's like Xehanort
here's a whole
Magic
list of
up
cards.
there.
Okay.
You guys see that
Where? Which picture?
on any on the one where like Vare's casting a magic up on Xehanort?
Okay.
You can see like in the queue, it's like her attack, and then it has her username. So
That's not her username though. That's her.
yeah, but I'm saying
I can see
that's
how
how
they
it'll
can
work.
make it multiplayer.
Yeah,
though.
that's how they make it
Yeah.
multiplayer.
I feel like they won't make it multi, but they might.
Not at launch, I'm sure, but eventually they could if it lasts for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because the
Never
menu
lasts.
seems really basic. It reminds me of like the X Trace menu.
Say what?
How about there's a home? This must be like our. Okay, never mind. I take it back. It'd be so
Okay,
cool if
so-
we're just like chilling
Are
inside
we going to the next pictures or?
Sorry.
Inside the classroom.
Yeah. What were we gonna say, demo?
Do you think? Okay, so like if, like why wouldn't you load up your deck with attacks that just were like special attacks like versus generic ones? Like if the playing cards are just like a generic attack, why would you even bother bringing that unless there was like a cost associated with bringing in cards,
Doesn't
and you
look
could only
like
bring
there's
in
a
X
cost.
amount of special attacks?
I don't see any cost though.
Right,
Well, with
I mean,
Chain of
you-
Memories, there's like a CP system where like a different value of
right.
like
Right.
of a card.
We
so I'm
don't
sure
see
there's, like, a
that
CP system.
anywhere. At least
there's-
I don't see that anywhere.
Well, what's the other? Go back to where.
Maybe like where Xehanort's at, like that whole little
Oh.
section of the decks. We might
Yeah,
have
we-
like
You
limit-
Change
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's where you get your.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
probably taking stuff from Chain of Memories where.
Oh
each
yeah,
card
for sure.
has Value. So
Cards.
like the Master and
Yeah,
Master
I'm
symbol
sorry.
or whatever versus like the Keyblade symbol like have different values and stuff.
Right. Right.
And I think someone Water or Demo pointed out that there's the like staffs on screen. So like when you for the different buffs that you get, the things circling around Xehanort will change. So like she's getting magic. Vera's casting a magic up, so you see like the dream staffs, but then there's other ones where you see like the dream sword.
Yeah,
going around him.
Crazy.
Do you think we could only use one at a time?
One attack.
Like one of those elements at a time? Because I only see one. Like they're not
like,
stacking.
I think it's like a command style switch almost. Like you switch into like magic form with help from one of your allies, or you switch into like an offensive stance, or
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I'd have to deal with like the multiplier too and stuff. Like if you stack up an appropriate multiplier, you shift into like a different like mode or something. I don't know. That made sense, but
wait, and
I'm gonna pull up the.
sounds like we're
Yikes!
pretty interested though. This is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Endo posted. This is from Kingdom Hearts Key, right?
Those cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, those are all the arts. So
So
if anyone wants to see it.
So
So
I just
good
pulled up
never used in
the
yeah.
enemy gallery, enemy album real quick, and Damon pointed out that on the sides of each character there are symbols. And there's like 4.
Can you tell me what you're looking at?
So on the enemy albums.
Uh-huh.
So like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like
There's different versions of the enemy. Which kind of reminds me of the Dream Eaters, how you have like the spirits and the nightmares and the special versions of them.
Yeah.
Right.
And then here's the last image. I think, right? With Ericus.
So I wonder if like Shadow, Mega Shadow, Giga Shadow, that sort of, or if they're going to be independent.
I think more like Shadow, Gift Shadow, other Shadow like types maybe. But I could get on board with the.
You think they'll? Yeah, I feel like they'll just kind of throw in the old ones, right? Like the ones they've already made, like the Gift Shadow and the
But I see what he's saying though.
Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Like Shadow, Mega Shadow, Giga Shadow.
That makes sense.
But then would they do Gigas and Megas for every enemy?
Well, I'm sure they just have like
I think
different.
it's only for shadows.
Yeah, just be like different versions.
Right. But each one has like 4 ticks on the side of it.
Maybe it's the strength of
there's
the card?
not a lot of enemies either. There's only 51 enemy types.
That's a good idea, though. Look how
Sorry?
strong the enemy is relative to other enemies.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's a good idea. Okay,
Yeah,
so consider it. So that the screenshot where we can see the actual UI, the enemy gallery, it's only got like 22 of these like battle points and 6 enemies defeated. And the shop has an exclamation mark on it.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, no,
a
you're
fill
right.
in. So I assume the exclamation mark means there's something new to look at there.
So that means the mission's completed, but our album
the album isn't on the screenshot.
So
yeah, we can see that it isn't.
Yeah, so
there's also this.
So do you have to go through it 4 times then? Like each time it changes and gets harder? But then that wouldn't mean the missions are complete, right?
I don't think this is missions. I think this is the enemy.
No. I'm saying like the missions. The mission. No. On the bottom corner, the mission has like the completed sigil on it.
Yeah. So I think you and Damo were right about the being that completion thing.
I think hypothetically, this build that we're looking at right now might only have had, let's say, 1 or 2 missions in it with 6 enemies to actually fight. So they've completed the 1 available mission in this current build.
If you look at the
so there's no more missions there for it.
Sorry.
If
you look at the bottom left, there's a enemy, but he's not filled in.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't have enough knowledge. I don't think to know.
You talking about
that enemy is?
Yeah. Would you
It might be the Cole.
Cole?
It might be
yeah, exactly right. Yeah, that looks about like.
Which enemy?
Give me a second.
It's like a little bag.
Yes.
Bag of coal, I think it's called.
It's almost like it. Not really though.
It kind of
floating off.
Like when it like
it looks like one of the possessor shadows.
No, you're right. Maybe not.
Oh, possessor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's totally it. That's totally it.
The enemies we've seen so far aren't like crazy.
That's
enemies.
Totally it.
Wait a minute.
So we have
you guys see it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that's that one, yeah.
Now the possessor.
Possessor. Here we go.
Yeah, definitely that.
Okay, I have a question though. Like, how come there's emblem enemies here?
Like totally fits. It must still be the Book of Prophecies, right?
Yeah, they're
Bullshit.
still going to projections, right? Because that's no, he's saying he's going to the tour of the worlds. Is the
Well,
tour of the
no,
worlds?
the first time that he meets the Master Masters,
That's the experiment.
that's the first time he actually goes to those worlds. Right now, I think it's just
Okay.
projections.
So it's just
It's
projections.
gonna be training. This is gonna be training, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if Brain or Ephemera is our leader, then it makes sense why they'd continue that tradition.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we'll be passing down a lot of traditions that we learned in Union Cross of like, oh yeah, use the book to go gather light or whatever. But I don't think they're gonna want to gather light anymore, right? Like
Yeah,
they're
I
sort
don't
of
think it is.
they're kind of done with that.
It's this new currency or something, or maybe
Is that
they're just
is that to
I
like?
think maybe you're right about the battle points. It could be.
Well, what if it's like
I really hope
to
that's what
gain
it
their
is.
Keyblade armor or like to gain more power?
Mm.
Of like,
Yeah, because it does look like Keyblade armor to me.
so like
It
that's
looks so menacing, though, like that
Right?
huge ass
Yeah.
helmet.
Maybe it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it does look like, and it looks like chains coming down from the top of it. Maybe it's just
Yeah,
aesthetic
right.
though.
So I wonder if battle points are like you get like let's say 2 points each for filling in the 6 enemies that they fought so far, so that would add up to like 12 battle points, and then 10 for completing the mission, maybe. Like I wonder if that's something you can build up, like you can build up your battle point score, or if it's like a running total of how many things you've done, maybe.
I feel like it'd be a grindy thing more than an earnable currency.
Right.
Hey guys, so I
But
just put
it's
in
hard to level up, right?
Endophin's and Damo's channels. They're probably going to be covering this a ton, so be sure to follow them.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Um,
The
there's gonna be
little symbol though, the new one, it does look like it's clickable. You know what I mean? And like there's more options
Yeah.
to it.
I agree,
Yeah.
especially in the one where you can like customize them.
Yeah.
Like it's like blue, like the menu button.
Oh,
Definitely.
that might be what it is. Yeah, you're right.
Huh? No. I was agreeing with you.
Oh. Like
How?
you know that image where there's cards, like the blue from the top symbol is gone, so that might be what that is. You know what I mean? Like if it's like highlighted at the moment.
Oh, and that's how you
Yeah,
click
that
there
might.
to spend the points. I can see that. I don't know why it wouldn't just because there must be different uses for it if it's not just putting it towards your level up total.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be like a dual currency, like maybe buying new cards and leveling up, and you got to balance if you want new cards or stronger stats. That's
Yeah, or
actually a
level up the
mechanic.
cards. That's kind of cool. If it is that.
Yeah, I don't think so, because I think the tickets on the shop match what is up top as well. So I think okay. So here's what I think. I think the jewels are going to be the currency for the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross people. I think you're going to be able to bring that over, which if that is 100k jewels, and then the tickets I feel like are going to be in this shop's one, and then battle points will be leveling up, plus maybe trading in for that'd be cool. Trading in for currency or yeah,
like selling the cards and then like buying new
or
ones.
selling the battle or like trading in like I don't know 2,000 battle points for one draw ticket or something.
That'd be cool.
I could see that.
Can't
But you
see
could
them
like
doing
choose
that.
like leveling up your character maybe instead, or like I
Yeah,
wonder if that's like a choice. Like you can either sacrifice it for the gacha, or give yourself a permanent level up. I don't know.
see that'd be really cool, but I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I think
Mhm.
okay. All right. So I think jewels might still be shared. It might be a shared currency for both games because that would mean that anyone excited in Dark Road that only wants to play that is gonna be like, oh well, you know, I paid a bit in Dark Road. Now I have all this money sitting here in Union Cross. I may as well spend it. Oh well, I got all these new medals. Well, I may as well try them out. And then before long, you've now invested in both, and it's gonna be like it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a two-way street, right? Like you invest in one, and then you automatically invested in the other one, and that makes it
Right.
seem like it's more valuable. So if you buy VIP in one, you effectively bought it for both, and that it like doubles the value in a sense of like what you're actually buying it for.
I can see that. Yeah,
That could
I
work.
feel like they'd
I
also
think
really
it's
want to
split.
get them paying double though. Like, I don't see them putting a VIP in this one. Well, no, they have a track, so
Well, yeah.
yeah. Well,
Boy, good fun, huh?
yeah.
And then I think the last image is what was it like on the other side of the ocean, which is like a reference to him. Does he change clothes
Yeah.
from his time on the island, and then he gets there and then gets new clothes? So I guess this is
Yeah,
this
he
is
did
farther in the
master's
future.
clothes. Yeah.
This is after they've been established for a little while.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
One thing I think is cool though is if you look at all the stances, like the battle stances of all the characters, they all have like the same one, but Xehanort has like the one that he's always had.
I saw that.
Which
But he
is
does
raising
have.
up.
No, I think that's every time he's attacking, because there is this one. Oh, never mind. He's attacking there too.
Another one?
No. I guess yeah. His
Oh no, he does have he has this like young Xehanort where like he has the hand out and over
Yeah.
his
I
head.
mean, yeah.
Yo, that's true.
That's
That's
interesting.
cool.
Pretty cool that they added that.
But it must not be because Riku adopts that as well as Vanitas. So I wonder if it's more of like a darkness thing.
Okay, is
Yeah.
Riku and Xehanort like are they in the same family line?
No.
No.
Oh,
Maybe.
actually, I didn't think about that.
I've
What?
always thought they've been connected somehow. And like with them having a same battle stance, same color hair, same like affinity with darkness. I don't know. It could
Doesn't
just be,
Riku hold it down a little bit more?
he might.
He holds it more pointed at them, whereas like Xehanort holds it like up.
Mm.
you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
but it is similar for sure.
Definitely similar. It's more than the whole like two hands on the head. So.
Yeah.
Which
is more like swords, I guess.
something fishy around here.
Yeah.
Something fishy going on.
I don't know if you guys have talked about it already, but do you guys want to go over the little text that accompanies each picture?
Oh,
yeah, I was
we
trying to
can.
find that.
Sure.
So I think it's
Did
like
you
enjoy-
get translation? Sorry.
I don't know. Just when they reply with an image, they usually have a little blurb there as well.
Do you
So like you said before, by like. Oh, sorry.
There's that one. Z-Note.
So, you know, yeah.
Zayn.
Oh yeah, I saw
Xenos.
that.
That,
Xehanort.
That's good.
Wow.
Sounds like someone with a speech impediment saying his name. Not to make fun of anybody,
Yikes.
but Xehanort.
You're in British?
Xehanort.
Zayn.
Z-Note.
Xehanort.
complete your enemy collection. And I'm sure that's like a kind of not quite what they meant to say, because that makes it sound like it's a Pokemon thing where you want to collect them all. But
I mean,
like
looks
it's clearly how many you've
collectible-like,
defeated.
yeah. This one's the Japanese version said, "Let's complete the enemy picture book." Picture book. Why is it a book?
I mean, they said that, but they didn't even give us banners to complete stuff.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
Well, we haven't seen
Really?
the shop screen. I think that's like one of the only screens we haven't.
They're not going to show us
seen
that
this
until
point.
after launch.
No way.
There's this
Jewels
one.
and tickets. Jewels and tickets. All right.
Mm.
So what, we can customize our own name and our own build of Xehanort. And that's
We can customize our name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that way
Yeah.
they have it named
and the
player.
IDs and
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, and it
Yeah.
looks like you can change it pretty frequently. Or wait, can you change your Union Cross one?
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm trying not to take it as gospel. Do you think like your Xehanort will be able to like choose his level up attributes? Like right now, the one we see has 237 HP, 81 strength, 133 defense, 115 magic.
Oh,
And
like
122
kind of how
magic
Chain of
resist.
Memories, when you level up, you can like choose what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your stat
That'd be
boost. Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
That could be what the points are for too. No.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you have like what, like 100 points to next, like +1 strength stat, and then you like take your dark points, whatever they are, and toss them in there, and then whatever you have left over, you can throw into like your defense to like hit the next level cap.
Yeah.
Kind of does look like Pokemon actually.
Okay, so this one,
Time
the
to get all the
Japanese
shiny
one
ones,
really
Endophin.
says- all the shinies.
Oh, seriously, I got a little PTSD from that. I'm like, oh shit.
So the one with them sitting in the classroom says friends learn together with the aim of using keyblades. So they know each other at least.
Yeah.
They're not just students.
I mean, you don't have a classroom without a teacher, right?
What
Like
if,
there must be a reason why we haven't seen this character yet.
right? Or
know.
maybe it's like the
There
same
has to be.
thing as
'cause I think
the like
they're-
data worlds with the Dandelion or the new Foreteller group, where they like come into this like empty area and there's like books for them to read and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Could be like that.
Well, I think the reason they aren't showing the leader is because we kind of have put together that it's one of the people, one of the dandelions, and so I think that's going to be a pretty big.
Oh,
It's
that'd
gotta
be the
be.
big
Oh.
reveal
Story point.
of like, here's
Yeah.
Brain.
What if it's our character is the teacher, and so they can't show what it looks
Oh,
like because
that's
we'll import it.
genius.
We'll import it from our Unicross safer.
That'd be
No.
awesome.
No way.
They'll do it. They'll do it.
Bruh.
That I
Right.
would actually like. That would be pretty cool.
They will
Sick
do
of
it.
that.
Yeah,
Our
I'd be
guys
pretty
rock
keen
up
on
with
that.
a giant Google costume on, like, hey guys, ready to
Right.
teach you.
Oh, that's awesome.
They will do it. I'm sure they will.
So how's it gonna start? It's gonna start with like Xehanot's on Destiny Islands looking out to the ocean. Oh, I wish I was out there. And then
Poof.
Poof.
do you reckon we'll get to see like more of the other islands, like him going back to his family potentially? There's no way.
Nah, I think they're gonna pretty
I
cute.
think-
I think he's just there to like train from now on.
He's gonna like casually
Yeah.
mention like 2 kids that are like Sword and Riku, and then just leave.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're such babies.
It's his
Oh, man.
Sora's grandmother.
I left a son back home.
Oh no.
I always assumed though that like that Sora, Riku, and Kari had a hand in like, and the rest of the kids had a hand in building what we know as Destiny Islands. Like it was their little
Kyrie came
playground.
in
Wait, yeah.
way later,
Mm,
right?
Carrie probably came like around like when she was like 10, no?
Because she was part of Ansem's like text, and then
Experiment.
he sent her off to live with the kids
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah, I guess the Destiny Islands. They could have easily. Well, no, they had to remake it because I don't think they had a Destiny Islands in the Union Cross engine yet.
No, they never did.
So I guess maybe he
But
that's new.
built it.
I was just figuring like it wouldn't be exactly the Destiny Islands that we knew.
Right.
And this is clearly the beach. You know, there's the waterfall behind that
Yeah.
dark pillar. There's obviously the keyhole behind the portal.
Mm.
It's that's the thing you can glitch on. The little wooden shack you can glitch on there.
Yeah. Huh. Mm-mm-mm.
It's like
Yeah.
65 years before they're anything. Yeah, exactly. But in my head, they built their own island in a way. They didn't just rock up and be like, okay, some other kids 100 years ago built this. We better not touch it. We better not touch the wood, which has somehow been preserved for 100 years against the seawater,
Yeah,
the
right.
salty seawater, all of 5 meters away.
Wait, but it's there in the image, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, it is. I just assumed it would look different.
Mm.
That's really interesting.
They did not have Destiny
Yeah,
Islands
I
in
mean, I
Union
think-
Cross. Darkness notes that
I
it
think
was
that's
potential.
right.
I'm sure they just have it there for us to be like, oh yeah, that's Destiny Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't change it now because they didn't change it in 3 days. So it'd be a bit hypocritical of me to be like,
yeah.
oh, I should look different now when it did it in 3 days. So,
Yeah.
although we never,
I think
no, we
see-
did.
Yeah, I think we
did
see
the
the little
islands
shack.
in 3 days.
especially when Sora looks at young Xehanort
Mm.
when they're
Exactly.
sitting on the beach. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, when he looks to his left.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Bum, bum,
And
bum,
of course, they already had modeled it in 3 days, so they wouldn't then remodel in an
Mm.
older version because, like, you are on Destiny Islands at the very, very start of the game, talking to Riku.
Yeah, I wonder.
All right.
Destiny Island
Alright.
is a pretty special place. I wonder if it's like kind of frozen in time as well, because it does seem to be like a bridge between the light and the dark world.
That's just because the darkness like took over the world, right?
No, because
Because every world has a
Sora and
keyhole.
Riku were able to get back. Well, I guess that was Kyrie, but they still landed. I don't know. Never mind. Dumb.
I mean, well, to bolster your point, like, both the Keyblade of Light and Darkness are basically, like, within 5 meters of Destiny Island's keyhole,
Yeah, technically.
I guess.
Isn't that for every
Which I
Keyblade
kind of
that's
like.
made though?
Do you think every
Doesn't-
world that's
I
Did you
mean,
see
it's
that?
hot. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's like the one part I don't like about 0.2.
Okay, one thing. One second.
Compose yourself.
My brain is catching up with what I'm saying. Okay, let me think just like for 1 second. So
My brain.
I thought I read somewhere that only Keyblades of Darkness can open doors between the realm of light and like open doors to the realm of darkness from the realm of light.
Yes, I think Mickey says that.
Okay, where does he say that? Because I can't find it.
Oh.
And my whole thing with that is Master Ericus's key opens the gateway to the Dark Realm for Sora. So like that would mean that Master Ericus's Keyblade is a Keyblade of Darkness. But I can't
Oh, it
recall
might be
where I
because
read
it
that.
is a dark version of the Starlight looking key. Like the keyblade that they use in Dark Road
Right.
is like the light based version of that. I wonder if the dark
But I
keyblades,
can't.
like the dark cards, will be
Yeah.
like the Master Defender.
What do you think that these Keyblades, because they were like forged in potentially a neutral place, Scala, like Daybreak Town,
Mm.
that they like don't have a particular attribute? They're like both.
Well, they have the upright on the card at least.
Well, they have both. Like from what we can see, they have 30 slots, 5 of each attribute: 5 upright power, 5 upright speed, 5 upright magic, 5 reverse
Right,
power.
but that's not the Keyblade that you equipped. That's the.
I think it is. I think it is.
No, right? Because
You think so?
no,
Yeah.
look back at the card thing. Wait, where's the image? Hold up.
Yo, we got
In the deck, it says in the deck right now that he's got 3 sword cards, 0 magic cards, 0 shield cards, which is what we can see. We can see
Right.
that.
So like
I
for
think
how
he
like
can only bring it to 30.
so like how Chain of Memories has, you can like put any kind of Keyblade in your slots. I think that's what
Yeah.
this deck is. It's not like a Keyblade that you're putting slots into. And then we can see that the Keyblade has, or whatever this Keyblade's called, has like the upright looking card decal stuff on it.
Well, yeah, that's like in Chain of Memory. Sora holds the Kingdom Key the entire time, but you could put different types of Keyblades in the deck.
Right.
Exactly.
So
But I don't know why they'd have, because this kind of indicates we're going to get new Keyblade cards.
which we could.
We could, I guess, but like I think it's just a generic attack. Like this is probably your starting deck. Maybe you might just have
Right.
3 default cards
So
for
would
the
those,
tutorial mission, maybe.
right? Would they then look like the green, like how they like the Master of Masters symbol or the Book of Prophecy symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like. Oh yeah, Remo just said it
maybe.
perfectly. Like
Hold
when
up.
you switch decks, that's like if you choose on a deck 2, it's just auto populated with 3 different cards already, just to get you started.
Right.
Right.
I wonder if you just leave it blank, if that's what populates as that just general attack.
Maybe.
Well, it's getting late on my end. I have to go to work tomorrow, so
Fair.
I'm gonna post Damo's channel because I think he's streaming still.
Right.
Yeah, I want to keep talking for a while for sure.
So
I'm
go over, follow him.
Yeah, but
He'll be coming out with a bunch of content, I'm sure. So be sure to subscribe to so you see that. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Let's
Bye.
see ya.
Bye.
Bye, Wade.
Well, I mean, I'm throwing him on the demo.
Oh.
But yeah, if the
I don't know
rest of
how
the guys
All
are
over the demo. Fair.
Oh, you're streaming on Twitch too. Yeah, I'll just raid that. Follow him on
Yeah.
YouTube or go watch him over on Twitch. Give him a follow on both. And yeah. See you guys. I'm so tired.
Yawn, bro.
Oh, buddy.
I gotta go.